Hey, what's going on, family? This is your girl, Rita Z with Rocket Tax. Forgive my voice. Y'all know if you saw my last video, I am still healing. But I am here to pretty much inform you guys on the major tax updates that we have that's going on right now. So for tax year 2021, and they more than likely affect you. First one I'm going to tackle is probably the biggest one, right? It's the child tax credit. So I've heard so many people, I've seen so many people online giving a lot of false information. People, they're really not studying the laws. A lot of people are reposting and resharing information that's simply not true. So that's why, y'all, it's so important that you're connected with somebody who really understands the law, somebody that really understands what's going on to be able to point you in the right direction. So without further ado, let's dive in. So the child tax credit is basically, it has, of course, the number one question I'm getting is it more? And the answer is yes. The child tax credit went from $2,000 per child to now is $3,600 per child. But there is a but. If you receive the advanced child tax credit, so that payment that started coming out in July, that it was in advance on your 2021 tax credit. So some of the increase you've already received on a monthly stipend. If you haven't received it and you did not receive any other stipend and you filed in 2021, well, of course it was 2022, but tax year 2021, you're going to see that increase. It's going to be a pretty good increase. Another question that I'm getting is if, for example, my baby's father or my baby's mother claimed a child and received in 2020 and received the advanced child tax credit, can I claim them this year, this current tax year? The answer is yes, you absolutely can. And then the question that comes along right after that is, will I get the whole thing? Or will they give me only a portion of it because the other person's already received a portion of that advanced credit? So the answer is yes, you will receive the entire amount. So if you're claiming a child for the first time and someone else claimed them and received the credit, you still are entitled to the entire credit. And that's per the IRS website, y'all. So I know I've seen a lot of people making up a different version of this, and it's simply not true. You receive the entire credit. So will the other person have to pay? The answer is probably more than likely yes. So if somebody's received credits for a dependent that they're no longer claiming, they will have to pay that back. I'm not sure if it's going to be in this current tax year. I'm pretty sure that's what the IRS is planning. That's why they're sending out these letters that you guys have probably heard so much about by now. That's the 6419. So it's very important just to understand that some of you guys will have to pay that back if you do not claim the child that you receive these payments for. So that's one thing that's really, really, really important. Another thing that I think is worth mentioning is the letters. So I've gotten a couple calls already, people saying, do I need these letters to file? So if you don't know what letters I'm talking about, it's the 6419 letter, and it's pretty much telling you exactly what the IRS has on file that they've sent out to you in the advanced child tax payment. So if they sent you so far $2,000 or sent you so far $1,800, the letter is going to state exactly what was sent. If you received $5,000, it's going to say what you received. The reason that this letter is important is because if you think that some people think, well, I can just go on my bank account. No. It does not work that way, because let's just say the IRS has a different amount than what you actually received, because it's possible things happen. You want to be able to reconcile. You want to be able to get any additional child tax payment corrected if the IRS is reporting a different amount. That's why you want to know what the IRS has on their end, right? Another big reason you want to do it, like let's just say the IRS says that they overpaid you or underpaid you or anything in between, you want to be able to correct that on your tax return. Now, if you have the ID.me portal, and that's pretty much the portal that allows you to log in onto the IRS website, you don't have to wait for the letter. So that's very possible to go to ID.me. And I'll leave a link for that, and you could sign up for your portal. You could upload your driver's license, and you will be able to see everything that's going to be on the letter. That's a way to get around it, but some of you guys rather wait for the paper letter, and that's totally fine. So either way is fine. You just need to know what the IRS is reporting. Just a quick recap of those three things. One, yes, the child tax credit is more. That's one of the things that, if you didn't know already, it's going to be $3,600 if you have a child under the age of 6, and $3,000 if you have a child between 6 and 17. So some of you won't see the increase or necessarily feel the increase because a portion of this has already been fronted to you on the front end. So you're not going to really notice it, but some of you guys will notice it if you didn't receive any of the child tax credit payments. So that's pretty much it. So that's the big update about the child tax credit. It's more, but a lot of us received it advanced. And then of course the letters that the IRS have going out is going to tell you exactly what they have on file for you. And that's the number you need. So you can either wait on the letter or you can go to id.me and be able to get an account, get access to your account, which has all this information and more. You can access transcripts, and I'll leave instructions, if not on our YouTube channel, on Facebook, wherever you're viewing the video, I'll be sure to leave links to everything so you guys can access it. But thank you, I appreciate you guys, and I'll see you on the next video.